Let's go. 932. Whoa. Go live. Going live. Day one journey, episode 932. Soon 1,000 videos. Almost 3 years. And today I want to answer two of my friends' questions. They asked me, one friend asked me today, the other friend asked me yesterday, what do you do when you get overwhelmed? Well, it happens a lot. I get overwhelmed, I'm spreading myself too thin, I'm trying to do more things that I can actually do at the same time. Multitasking sometimes, which is, I learned, it's not really that effective. Especially when you do two things that are really important to you, that require a lot of your energy and attention and effort. But what do I do? What do I do when I get overwhelmed? I try to think about the one thing that is important to me. I read a book, The One Thing is the name of the book, if I'm not mistaken. And there was a quote there. It said, what is the one thing that you can do that by doing it, everything else will be easier or even unnecessary? Again, what is the number one thing that you can do that will make everything else easier or even unnecessary? So this is just one question that really helps me to get my focus back on what's really important to me. I also try to get a wider perspective. I try to get, okay, will this matter a few hours from now, a few days, a few weeks, a few months, a few years? And some things just occupy my brain and they're just not that important. For example, today, I got mirrors and I put them on the wall, and it's like it's a square mirrors, smaller mirrors, and these are not perfect mirrors. So I'm sort of doing a puzzle with them. Yes, to make sure that I know it looks good. And the thing is, it's not that important. Even if the mirrors are not perfect, it's not that important. It won't actually matter 1 year from now, a few months from now. So I gave it my attention, but I push myself to finish it. So this is how I get myself not to get overwhelmed. I start something and I push myself to finish it. So once I finish it, I don't need to let it float in my mind. And it's not easy for me, by the way, to push to finish something, not to make it the best, but make it good enough. For example, my friend was struggling. He has some legal issues, and he has he's moving apartment, and he's also working on his new business. And I just reminded him. What he said to me, yes, the business is the most important, These legal things will end. Yeah, maybe we'll get the money, maybe we won't get the money. This is not life or death. And he will move the apartment, yeah. I just tried to remind him the most important thing for him is his business. Growing his business, getting to the state of him being financially free, supporting himself fully so he can make better decisions in his life. And I think when we got overwhelmed, I think it's having less clarity. It's not necessarily having so many things to do. I think it's just forgetting what is important and what is less important. Zooming out, asking myself, would this matter a year from now, helps me. Asking myself, what is the one thing that by doing it, Everything else will be easier or even unnecessary. It helps me. It helps me to execute and get less overwhelmed. This is what I do when I get overwhelmed. This is what I try to do. Do I succeed to do it every single time? No, but I try to do it on practice. That's it. This is what I want to share with you. I hope it actually answers the question. Have a good day, day one. Keep pushing.